Hello. Welcome to the Sky Sea channel, which always discusses everything about the sea. In this video, we will discuss about plastic pollution in the ocean and how plastic can silently kill marine life. What are the impacts and solutions of this problem? Let's watch together. Plastic is a synthetic material made from petroleum that has properties that are very suitable for various purposes, such as packaging, construction, household and sports equipment, vehicles, electronics, and agriculture. Every year, more than 300 million tons of plastic are produced worldwide, half of which are used to make disposable items such as shopping bags, cups, and straws. If disposed of carelessly, plastic waste can damage the environment and biodiversity. At least 14 million tons of plastic end up in the ocean every year. Plastic waste is currently the most common type of waste found in the ocean, reaching 80% of all marine debris found from the surface water to the deep sea sediment. Plastic is found on every continent's coast, with more plastic waste found near popular tourist destinations and densely populated areas. The main source of plastic waste found in the ocean is land, originating from urban runoff and storms, overflowing sewers, littering, inadequate waste management and disposal, industrial activities, tire abrasion, construction and illegal dumping. Plastic waste originating from the sea mainly comes from the fishing industry, marine activities and aquaculture. Under the influence of UV radiation from the sun, wind, currents and other natural factors, plastic breaks down into small pieces called microplastics, particles smaller than 5 millimeters, or nanoplastics, particles smaller than 100 nanometers. Their small size makes them easy to swallow accidentally by marine life. Many countries do not have infrastructure to prevent plastic pollution such as sanitary landfills, incineration facilities, recycling capacity and circular economy infrastructure, proper waste management and disposal systems. This causes plastic leakage to rivers and oceans. Legal and illegal global trade in plastic waste can also damage ecosystems, where waste management systems are insufficient to accommodate plastic waste. Plastic pollution is a big problem that affects the marine environment. It threatens marine health, marine species health, human health and food quality, coastal tourism, and contributes to climate change. Plastic pollution can affect marine species in various ways, ranging from entanglement and injury to ingestion and toxic contamination. The main determining factor is the size of the plastic, which can affect different species in different ways and on different time scales. What species are most affected by marine plastic pollution? Large marine mammals are very vulnerable to entanglement by plastic, especially from fishing gear that is lost or abandoned in the sea. Ropes, nets, and fish baskets that are discarded or left in the sea often trap and bind various kinds of marine life, from blue whales to small crabs. It is estimated that 300,000 whales, dolphins, and porpoises die each year due to entanglement by fishing gear. Large marine mammals are also vulnerable to swallowing plastic. In 2019, a whale was found stranded with 40 kilograms of plastic in its stomach, mostly consisting of plastic bags. Swallowing plastic can cause internal injuries, inflammation, infection, bleeding, digestive disorders, starvation, dehydration, and death. Plastic can also contain harmful chemicals that can accumulate in body tissues and affect hormone function, reproduction, and immune system function. Turtles are one of the oldest species in the world, but they are also very vulnerable to plastic pollution. It is estimated that more than 50% of turtles have ingested plastic. Turtles often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish, their favorite food. Swallowing plastic can cause injuries to their digestive tract, block their intestines, and cause death. Plastic can also interfere with the ability of turtles to dive and swim normally. Turtles can also be entangled by plastic, such as nets or fishing lines. This can cause severe injuries to their neck or limbs, as well as increase the risk of drowning or predation. Fish are the group of animals that are most affected by plastic pollution in terms of numbers. It is estimated that hundreds of millions of tons of fish ingest plastic every year. Ingesting plastic can cause injuries to the mouth and digestive tract of fish, reduce their appetite and growth, and increase the risk of disease. Plastic can also contain harmful chemicals that can enter the body tissues of fish and affect their physiological functions. Fish can also be entangled by plastic, such as nets or fishing lines. This can cause injuries or amputation to their fins or other limbs, as well as increase the risk of drowning or predation. How does plastic pollution affect humans? Plastic pollution not only harms marine life, but also humans. Here are some ways plastic pollution affects us. Health and food quality. Plastic pollution can affect our health and food quality through the food chain. When marine life ingests plastic that contains harmful chemicals or pathogenic microorganisms, these substances can enter our bodies when we consume fish or other seafood products. This can cause various health problems such as hormone disruption, organ damage, cancer, bacterial or viral infections, and food poisoning. Coastal tourism. Plastic pollution can damage the beauty and attractiveness of coastal tourism. Beaches that are filled with plastic waste can reduce the interest of tourists to visit, as well as cause bad smell and health risks. This can have a negative impact on income and employment that depend on the tourism industry. Climate change. Plastic pollution also contributes to climate change. The production, transportation, and burning of plastic produce greenhouse gas emissions that increase global warming. In addition, plastic that degrades in the ocean can release methane, a greenhouse gas that is stronger than carbon dioxide. Plastic can also disrupt the carbon cycle in the ocean by blocking the absorption of carbon by phytoplankton, microscopic organisms that produce oxygen and absorb carbon. What can we do to address plastic pollution? Plastic pollution is a complex problem that requires cooperation from all parties, from governments, industries, civil society, to individuals. One of the most effective ways to reduce plastic pollution is by reducing the use of single-use plastic, such as shopping bags, cups, straws, water bottles, and cutlery. We can use more environmentally friendly alternatives, such as cloth bags, glass or stainless steel cups or bottles, bamboo or stainless steel straws, and wooden or bamboo cutlery. Recycling plastic waste is the process of turning plastic waste into new materials that can be reused. Recycling plastic waste can save natural resources, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and reduce the amount of plastic waste that enters the ocean. We can recycle plastic waste by sorting it according to its type, cleaning it from dirt or food residue, and delivering it to recycling centers or waste banks. Cleaning up plastic waste is another way to reduce plastic pollution. We can participate in beach or river cleanup activities organized by environmental organizations or local communities. We can also clean up plastic waste around us, such as at home, school, office, or other public places. Supporting environmental-friendly policies and innovations is another way to address plastic pollution. We can support government policies that aim to reduce the production and consumption of single-use plastic, such as bans or taxes on plastic bags, bans on importing plastic waste, or incentives for industries that use recycled materials. We can also support innovations that create more environmentally friendly alternatives to plastic, such as bioplastics that are made from natural materials and can biodegrade. Spreading awareness about plastic pollution is another way to address this problem. We can spread information about the impacts and solutions of plastic pollution through social media, blogs, podcasts, videos, or other media. We can also share our experiences and tips on how to reduce the use of single-use plastic in our daily lives. Conclusion. Plastic pollution is one of the biggest environmental problems in the world today. It not only damages the marine ecosystem and marine life, but also affects our health and well-being. To address the problem of plastic pollution, we need to work together and act from various levels, from individuals, communities, industries, to governments. We need to reduce the use of single-use plastic, recycle plastic waste, clean up plastic waste, support environmental-friendly policies and innovations, and spread awareness about plastic pollution. By doing so, we can protect the ocean and marine life that are beautiful and valuable, as well as our own health and well-being. Thank you for watching, and I hope what I have conveyed in this video can be useful. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.